We've been travelling in Cambodia, visiting the 8th wonder of the world in Siem Reap, exploring the capital Phnom Penh, and finding paradise on the Koh Rong Islands.
Our next stop is the city of Kampot, where we have 48 hours to explore. Here's what we thought.
We left the new Kampot ferry terminal and had high hopes. The drive to our hotel took us by water buffalo, markets and waterfront restaurants. There was only one thing missing: the people.
We are in Kampot this morning and have gone out to kayak what they call the Green Cathedral.
Kingfisher and the hornbill.
Oh wow.
Hornbill flying away.
So it's a river system just kind of north of Kampot. We had to get a tuk-tuk up here. It only took about 10 minutes, cost about $2, and our kayak was $8. It's quite nice. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of rubbish in the river, but it's actually not as bad as we thought it would be compared to some other places that we've been. There's also some wildlife around. We've definitely taken precautions just for mosquitoes here on the river because we've heard especially dengue is particularly bad here in Kampot. But we are enjoying a nice little paddle around.
The hideaway is about 10 minutes north of Kampot, with the Green Cathedral loop taking about 1 hour to kayak.
We left the dock at the hideaway and turned into the winding river. The way to go is fairly intuitive, but if you're unsure, just check Google Maps. We had data on our phones with eSIMs and I'll leave those details below. This was a pretty tranquil way to spend an hour and felt a world away from the traffic in the city. We passed through towering greenery, sunken boats, locals collecting reeds, bridges old and new, guest houses, and more construction. While here, we only saw one other family kayaking and not a single person in the guest houses, despite it being peak season. We definitely recommend this activity while you're in Kampot. We weren't rushing and are quite confident in a kayak. It took us about an hour. If you're a beginner, it would also be very doable as the water's quite calm. There's also tours to take if you feel you need one. We then went back into the centre of Kampot to see its most famous landmark.
So Deborah, what do you think of the big durian?
It's kind of big.
Kind of big? Meh, I've seen bigger.
It's a durian. It's an interesting tourist attraction here in Kampot.
We were in need of a coffee and we went to Epic Arts Cafe, a social enterprise with excellent food and a focus on reusable products as well as unique merchandise for sale. The cafe provides training and jobs for staff with disabilities. As part of their commitment to inclusivity, they also have sign language classes a few times a week. The cafe was busy, especially with tour groups. Our coffee, cake and BLT cost just over $9.
We were staying at the Old Cinema Hotel, a unique place to visit even if you're not staying there. As the name suggests, this is an old cinema. The Art Deco building has been renovated and turned into a gorgeous boutique hotel. If you don't want to spend the $70 plus a night for a room, you can come in and use the pool as long as you purchase a meal. The food was phenomenal. We ordered this cheese platter for $20 for dinner, and it was more than enough for the both of us. Our room, though small, was very comfortable, had everything we needed, and probably had the best shower pressure in all of Cambodia.
Breakfast at the hotel was excellent. Not your typical buffet, but a la carte. We usually don't bother with hotel breakfast and prefer to go out to local businesses instead. However, the provided breakfast was a real treat and worth the extra cost for the room. They had different plated options, all cooked to order, and include fresh coffee, fruits, and huge portions.
We spent our second day in Kampot at a local cooking class. We met our teacher Sophia at the local market before walking through to purchase some ingredients for our dishes. This market was the definition of bustling. It was the busiest place we'd seen so far in Kampot, and it was really nice to walk through with the local, pointing out the different foods, produce, candies, and also the processes that they actually did to get it ready to sell, including fresh coconut flour. We jumped in a tuk-tuk to her home, not too far away from where we'd gone kayaking the day before, and were shown how to make 3 dishes plus dessert before having a go ourselves. Her chicken amok and lok lak recipes were absolutely delicious. For only $22 each, this was a huge amount of food, and we left feeling very full and with a bunch of new recipes to try at home. I booked this very last minute over WhatsApp, and I'll leave the details in the description below.
Our time in Kampot was interesting. We had fun at the cooking class and really enjoyed kayaking, but I'm not sure we'd come back to Kampot if we were in Cambodia again. Although it wasn't that busy, Kampot didn't have the vibe we were looking for. Most people will do day tours to the pepper farms or national park, but otherwise you probably only need a day here to explore the town if you're not booking an all-day activity like the cooking class. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to see one of the more special places we visited in Cambodia in our next video.
I'm videoing, so you're going to have to paddle.